Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are making a lime chiffon pie that could be a no-bake pie if you buy your pie shell from the store. But we've made ours from scratch because that's who we are. But today we're celebrating Pie Day like no other. We're hosting an open collaboration, so I'm going to have a playlist on my channel that I'll leave a link down below for you. You can easily find it that way. I'm inviting all sorts of channels to make pie to celebrate Easter and to invite spring here because we're ready for it this year, aren't we? I know we are here, but I'm sure you are too. So, pour yourself a cup of coffee and let's enjoy a day of pies. My curiosity of wanting to make a lime chiffon pie comes from the Farm Journal Complete Pie Cookbook, and you can find it on page 150 in this book. I got it at the local library. To get started, we need to zest enough limes to measure out 1 tablespoon of lime zest. So you want to roll since we've grated our limes, they now have leprosy because, you know, and then we're going to juice the limes. My juicer attachment from Bosch that I did pay for was on sale. So if I ever have the heart's desire to make fresh lemon juice or canned strawberry lemonade, I can do that. We need a half a cup of lime juice for this recipe. For this recipe, we want to measure out 2 tablespoons of very cold water and 1 teaspoon of unflavored gelatin, and I'm watching the sand of thyme fill up into this teaspoon measure. We want to let this set aside, and then we're going to let it bloom for a good 20 minutes. All right. Now into 2 bowls that are grease-free and dye and gluten-free and dairy-free. We're going to separate 4 eggs, yolks into one and whites into the other, because I'm delusional today. And there's already shell in the bowl. And using my mom's antique separator from Tupperware will hopefully get this job done, because I'm determined to make this pie today. And sometimes you just need to give it a tug, because that's what kind of day we're having. You gotta push through. And now we have 4 egg whites and 4 yolks. To our 4 egg yolks, we're gonna add a half a cup of lime juice and our tablespoon of lime zest. And we're going to whisk till well combined. Add our granulated sugar. Next we have on our little stove here a pot of simmering steamy water. We're going to make sure we just have about 1 inch of water in the bottom here. Make sure our bowl's not going to touch that water. And with our mixture, we're going to gradually stir every few minutes up till our mixture gets up to 180, which might take 20 minutes. Now on my channel, I have made lots of pies, and I have a pie playlist. Let's say that 10 times fast. My favorite being lemon sponge pie. My mom made that all the time for Easter and Christmas. And we have shoe fly pie. We got the pecan cheesecake pie. The pecan pie, not pecan, the cashew pie. That is what I was thinking about. Cashew pie. And we have whoopie pies. And I need to make some fry pies sometime soon because I have a recipe for that. Now that our juice and our custard has thickened up immensely, we're gonna add our blooming gelatin to our bowl and whisk this to combine. And if you would like to add some green food coloring, you would want to add it right now. And then you want to take it off the heat. We'll set this aside to work on the egg whites, and we will let this completely cool before we add that together. Now we're going to work on puffing up our egg whites. You want to make sure your beaters are greaseless and your bowl's clean. When your eggs are lots of air in them, you want to slowly, gradually add your sugar. Nope. Now wait, we want medium peaks. So you just want them to fall over just like that. So we'll wait for our mixture in the refrigerator to cool completely, then we'll fold these in. Now that our concoction is chilled, we're gonna add the egg whites to our mixture, but I'm gonna do it the opposite because this bowl is bigger. And you want to slowly fold the egg whites into the filling, and after we're done, no white streaks. And you want to gently fold and turn over your spatula because you worked so hard to get those pockets of air into your whites, so we're not going to try to deflate them. I think we're almost there folding. I don't see any more white, and it's, yeah. So we're going to add it to our lovely pre-baked pie shell. And we're going to let this refrigerate for at least 2 hours to set up. And we'll whip up some homemade whipped cream. Now, all the years I've been making YouTube videos, I can't tell you how many pies I've struggled to make sure all the filling fit into my pie shell. Now here's the first one where I need more filling. But I think it'll be just fine because some of us actually love crust. Am I right? So you can easily use a graham cracker crust. After tasting it for myself, I think it tastes like lime sherbet. There you are, sir.
What kind of pie is that?
It is a lime chiffon pie.
Okay, sounds good. Very good.
Thank you. Today we are making a lime chiffon pie, which could be a no-bake pie if you buy your pie crust pre-baked, either a graham cracker crust or a cookie crust or a if you made it this far into this video, I'm sure you're loving the content of the channel. May I suggest you watching this next? Take care, God bless, and remember, God gave you a great day. Now go do something great.